The year is 1985. Hordak is back on Eternia. We're breaking down the Horde on Chronicles of Grayskull.
From the power of legend to the vault of Eternia, this is the Chronicles of Grayskull.
All right, here we go. Here's the front cover, right? A golden book, Masters of the Universe, The Horde by Mattel. On the back cover, I have the power, Skeletor's flower of power. That's when he was selling weed. The River of Ruin, Tila's Secret, and the Horde. A strange new band of warriors from another world invades Eternia. They mean trouble for both He-Man and Skeletor. Can He-Man find the power to stop them? We're going to find out. Hey, you're watching the 757 Hustle Show. My name is George, doing some MOTU content, getting ready for the movie. Always been a He-Man fan. Hope you are. If not, you will be after this. We are breaking down Masters of the Universe, The Horde.
Once upon a time, a rocket from Earth crashed far away on another world. The pilot was a woman named Marlena. She had been lost in space and now found herself on the strange and mysterious planet called Eternia. Eternia looked much like Earth, but it was a world filled with magic, strange creatures, and incredible machines. In time, Marlena married King Randor of Eternia. Together they had a son named Prince Adam. Prince Adam grew up in the royal palace, surrounded by adventure and wonder. But the greatest secret of Eternia was hidden inside an ancient fortress known as Castle Grayskull. The guardian of Castle Grayskull was the sorceress. She watched over Eternia and protected the secrets of the castle. When she wished, she could transform into the Falcon Zor and fly across the skies. One day, the sorceress revealed Prince Adam's true destiny. She gave him a magical weapon called the Power Sword. Whenever Prince Adam raised the sword and spoke the ancient words of power, he transformed into the greatest hero Eternia had ever known, He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Prince Adam's timid pet tiger, Cringer, also transformed when the sword's magic appeared. He became the mighty Battle Cat, brave and powerful. Only a few people knew the truth about Prince Adam's secret. The magician Orko and the warrior Man-at-Arms were among the few who understood. Even Adam's parents believed He-Man and Prince Adam were two different people. Prince Adam kept his secret because Eternia was always in danger. On the dark side of the planet stood the dark fortress called Snake Mountain. Inside lived He-Man's greatest enemy, the evil Skeletor. From his dark stronghold, Skeletor planned endless schemes to conquer Castle Grayskull and rule Eternia. One day, inside Snake Mountain, Skeletor threw back his head and laughed. He had finally discovered a power he had searched for many years. Before him sat a strange glowing container. Inside it was a mysterious mineral known as a theramite. Skeletor opened the container and a brilliant purple light filled the room. "I have never felt such power," he said. "With this aetheramite, I will discover the secrets of Castle Grayskull. And when Eternia is mine, I will return to Etheria and conquer that world as well. I will rule the entire universe." Skeletor slammed his...
Damn, he wants everything. Man. I love Skeletor.
havoc staff against the ground. His warriors and machines appeared beside him. He climbed into the mechanical spider vehicle called Spydor. "At last," Skeletor said, "my final battle for Castle Grayskull begins." Meanwhile, Prince Adam was studying in the palace with Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms asked Adam a question. "What is the most dangerous thing in the vine jungle?" "Man-eating plants," Prince Adam answered. "That is correct," Man-at-Arms said. Suddenly, Prince Adam heard the voice of the sorceress calling to him through magic. "He-Man must come to Castle Grayskull immediately," she said.
Oh boy, here we go. Here's our sorceress once again. He-Man must come to Castle Grayskull. Look at that language. Is that a real language? Is that the same thing we see on the modern sword for the new movie? Oh, we're going to have to find out. There's Man-at-Arms. Look at that. No mustache. Old school Man-at-Arms. No mustache. There's Prince Adam. All right. What do you think happens next? Spoilers.
Skeletor has grown stronger than ever before. Prince Adam quickly closed his book. Sorceress needs He-Man, he said. I must go at once. Cringer trembled nervously beside him. Do I have to come too? The tiger asked. Prince Adam raised the power sword high above his head. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. A flash of magic filled the room. Prince Adam became He-Man. Cringer transformed into the mighty Battle Cat. Soon, He-Man was riding Battle Cat toward Castle Grayskull faster than ever before. When they arrived, Skeletor's army surrounded the castle. Explosions shook the ground as the battle raged. I have never seen Skeletor this strong, He-Man said. We must stop him somehow. There is no time for the front gate. Battle Cat growled. We will go over the wall. Battle Cat leaped high into the air. But Skeletor's war machine Spydor fired a powerful blast. The explosion shook the sky. He-Man and Battle Cat were thrown backward and crashed inside the castle walls. That landing wasn't pretty, He-Man said as he stood. But we made it. The sorceress appeared.
Man, there you go. Look at our He-Man, Battle Cat. Look at that. Racing to Castle Grayskull. Just got blasted by Skeletor. If you're just joining us, we are breaking down Masters Universe Golden Book, The Horde. He-Man just got to Castle Grayskull. And here we go.
Before them. I hope you came in time, she said. My strength is fading as I fight Skeletor. We will stop him, He-Man promised. But suddenly a strange voice echoed through space. Far away, someone else had been watching. So Skeletor has finally learned how to use the Etheramite he stole from me. It is time the teacher punished his student. Open a portal to Eternia. Show Skeletor the power of the Horde. He-Man fought Skeletor with all his strength, but the power of the Etheramite made Skeletor stronger than ever. Take this, He-Man, Skeletor shouted. Taste the power of Etheramite. Just then, a thunderous roar filled the sky. A strange spaceship appeared above the battlefield. The ship was made entirely from glowing light. A voice called out from inside the vessel. At last I have found you, Skeletor. Do you remember your teacher? Do you remember the one you betrayed? Skeletor cried out in fear. No, it cannot be. In a flash of light, Skeletor and his warriors vanished. The mysterious voice spoke again. You will not escape me. I will punish you. Soon afterward, the sorceress spoke to He-Man. Eternia faces great danger, she warned.
Skeletor said, Hordak said, I will punish you. Yikes. Skeletor is like, I'm out of here.
Skeletor is not our only enemy. Another villain approaches. His name is Hordak. He already rules one world. We must not allow him to conquer Eternia. Back at the palace, Man-at-Arms listened carefully as Prince Adam explained everything that had happened. A light cruiser, Man-at-Arms said thoughtfully. This Hordak must be extremely powerful. Just then, Teela rushed into the room. Father, come quickly, she shouted. A spaceship made of light is attacking the palace. Man-at-Arms grabbed his equipment. Hordak has arrived sooner than expected. After they left, Prince Adam lifted the power sword again. If Hordak has come to Eternia, he said quietly, then Eternia needs He-Man. By the power of Grayskull. I have the power. The light cruiser cast a dark shadow over the palace. 4 strange warriors appeared before He-Man. One creature spoke first. I am Modulok. The more I fight, the stronger I become. Another growled loudly. I am Grizzler. No one escapes my prison.
Grizzler.
A third creature stepped forward. I am Leech. When I touch you, I drain your strength. Finally, the last warrior spoke. I am Antenna. My eyes see everything. The Horde surrounded He-Man. A beam of light shot down from Hordak's ship. Suddenly, He-Man and the Horde vanished. They appeared in a terrible place called the Fright Zone. Hordak stood before He-Man. "Welcome," he said. "This is my world. The light cruiser allows me to travel between worlds." He pointed toward a massive dome of glowing aetheramite surrounding the Fright Zone. Beyond it lay another planet, Etheria. "Bow before Hordak," Grizzler growled. "I bow only
Etheria. Spoilers, that's She-Ra's planet.
to what is good." He-Man replied, "Why did you bring me here?" Hordak explained that long ago he had trained a young warrior. That warrior had been Skeletor. Skeletor tried to use aetheramite before he was ready. The power transformed him into the living skeleton he had become. Skeletor stole aetheramite and escaped to Eternia. Now Skeletor had finally learned how to control its power. "You must join me," Hordak said. "Together we can defeat Skeletor." He-Man thought carefully. "If I refuse," he asked, "what happens then?" "Then you will regret it," Hordak answered. "I will give you 1 hour to decide." He-Man walked bravely into the vine jungle. Suddenly a giant plant opened its mouth and swallowed him whole. "I will not be afraid," He-Man said. The plant carried him straight to Grizzler's prison in the Fright Zone. "Sorry I can't stay, Grizzler," He-Man said. With one powerful swing, he smashed the bars and escaped. He ran to the edge of the aetheramite dome that surrounded the Fright Zone. He raised his power sword high. "You didn't want me to do this, Hordak," He-Man said. "So let's see what happens." The Fright Zone began to shake violently. The power of the aetheramite exploded outward. He-Man and the Horde were hurled through space. Moments later, they crashed down near Snake Mountain. Hordak laughed. "Thank you, He-Man. Breaking the dome allowed my light cruiser to find Skeletor. Now I will punish both of you." But touching the aetheramite had made He-Man even stronger. Hordak and the Horde could not defeat him. "I'm not sure what happened," He-Man said, "but your aetheramite made me stronger too." High above them, Skeletor watched from the top of Snake Mountain. "They will destroy each other," he said. "I will not even need to fight." But instead, Skeletor used his Havoc Staff and pulled them all into his arena. Hordak realized he could not defeat He-Man. "Leech," he ordered, "take Skeletor's power." Leech jumped forward and drained the aetheramite from Skeletor. Skeletor's power was gone. "We will leave now," Hordak said. "You are too good to harm us, He-Man. But we will return." Hordak opened a portal to Etheria, and the Horde disappeared. "My aetheramite is gone," Skeletor shouted. "Now my chance to rule Etheria is gone because of you, He-Man." Skeletor attacked, but He-Man simply blocked him with the power sword. "You will not defeat me today, Skeletor," He-Man said. "The aetheramite made me stronger than ever." Later, back at the palace, Prince Adam explained something important to Man-at-Arms. The power of aetheramite does not last forever. That is why Hordak had to return when he did. If he stayed longer, he would have been trapped on Eternia forever. "What a frightening thought," Man-at-Arms said. Prince Adam nodded. "Skeletor is bad enough. But I would never want Hordak as a teacher." Man-at-Arms smiled. "Teachers and students must trust each other." "That's true," Prince Adam said. "Good teachers help their students. And sometimes they become friends for life." The end.
Well, there you have it. So we're gonna flip through it real quick. There you go. He-Man. Hordak finds Skeletor's looking for Skeletor. These guys are powered up through the Aetheramite. I think they called it right, Aetheramite. And then Hordak comes to Eternia, attacks them. Ping, pong, ping. You got Modulok.
I am Modulok. I am Modulok.
All right, and there you go. You got He-Man fighting the Horde, the Fright Zone. They don't show it here, but they mention it. That's inside the ship. He-Man looking like a tough guy. There's He-Man busting up his stuff. Look at this, man. Here's our Skeletor flashback with Skeletor right there. Look at that. Skeletor with a nose. Confirmed. Skeletor had a nose. And bum bum bum. We got the Wind Raider. So these books are available. You can find them online. They're not expensive. There's Leech. We got He-Man and Skeletor fighting. And some more Eternian language back there. We got to see if we can decipher it. There's some cool artwork. There's Skeletor. There's Battle Cat. And that was Masters Universe, the Horde. My name is George. You've been watching the 757 Hustle Show. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. We got more stuff coming up, so hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Peace.